Supposed to start on this. Got the building permit for the garage here. This is where the garage is going over here. Pretty much this whole area here from about the edge of that far dirt pile all the way back to almost to that gum tree stump there. About 6 feet this side of it, 6, 7 feet, something like that. And out to about here, because we got a 30 by 60 building with 8 foot by 60 lean-to on this side. So waiting on the concrete guys, and we'll finally have some room out here, move some stuff into, actually maybe get something done. And worry about everything else later on. Got this whole area was wooded over here pretty much from, well, not quite that far, probably from about here over to the edge there was woods, like thick, wet woods, and it wasn't that far either. It was probably from right here where that pink line is all the way over was woods, so somewhere in there. Anyway, it was all gum and poplar and scrub oaks, pine, some pine trees, wild magnolias, crap like that. And since we cleared that out, or since he cleared it out, we got a lot of blackberry growing in here. See them there, blackberries, ferns, more blackberries, more blackberries there, more blackberries, more blackberries, more blackberries. So plenty of wild blackberries in here. They ought to be good. I don't know if they'll produce anything this year. They might. They've been growing pretty quick. And yeah, they do have thorns on them. They are wild blackberries, not the thornless ones. You know, and various other sorted weeds in here, some more blackberries. So I'll probably end up digging up some of these blackberries and moving them someplace else. Because right where this line is right here, that's technically the property line. But my neighbor isn't going to care if transplant some blackberries that he probably didn't even know were back here. Well, I know he didn't know, because this whole section of woods over here on this side belongs to him. Got some magnolias in there. There's one there. There's a couple more up there. And then down here they go the planted pines. A lot of ferns back in here, which may or may not have been in there before. They probably were. I know since we cleaned this out, you don't hear bullfrogs like you did last year. Last year they were little frogs. You'd be cutting the grass and out in the front yard, and there'd be little teeny frogs jumping all over the lawnmower and on you. So got that left. And this weird gum tree, I guess I don't know how many of them grew together into one. It's like one of them branched off into 2, 3, 4, 5, all grown together. This is the one he kept hitting with the excavator and trying to dig up around it, and it was slinging that excavator all over the place. And, you know, we're not talking a mini excavator. We're talking, you know, big cat. He hit that thing to move it. He was trying to move it, get it rocking at least, and it slung that excavator all the way down over here. I thought he was going to tip over. It just slid that whole thing like it was nothing. Granted, it was soaking wet out here, but I thought I was going to have to come rescue him. He saved it though. Good operator. But we're waiting on that, and we'll be good to go till the next project. I still have to fix some drainage issues over here. You can see that low spot right in there. Yeah, I don't know. It's like there's a dip right here in the middle where you didn't do something right, because it's actually higher on that end than it is in the middle here. So the whole thing's supposed to slope from here all the way down the back, and it kind of gets right here, and there's a dip there, and then it rises up again, and water puddles right here. But not a great big deal. We'll figure something out with it. I know we're gonna have a lot of clay left over. The concrete guys asked for 3 piles of clay, so I got them 3 piles of clay to work with if they need it. And this thing right here, this whole thing's packed down pretty good, so they'll probably end up having to skim some of this off of here, how much ever they need, because we're doing what do they call it, a monolithic slab with a 12 by 12 inch footers. So more than likely I'll be able to use a good chunk of this over here to kind of straighten that out. And really that's about it. I started off doing plants and ended up running my mouth and walking around in circles talking to myself. But it's cool. So the end of the building is probably going to be about right here. I think this is where I staked it off. Right about here. Plus there's another 10 foot this way for the apron, like a 10 by 30 apron out the front there. So from here, pretty much from here, 10 feet this way for the concrete apron. And then over that way to the edge. Somewhere I think I got a stick laying over there that I probably ran over with the truck. That's what happens when you can't see. Yeah, it's over here somewhere. It's over here. Which actually it should be right about here with that other one over there. But that's a big concrete pad right there. You know, you're like, well, how big is 30 by 60? It's pretty big. And then you add on a 8 foot by 60 foot lean-to on this side. Well, they have plenty of room in that thing. But you know how that goes. You think you got plenty of room until you don't. And the other one's got another 20 by 20 building, just like a steel enclosed shed, really. 20 by 20 that's probably going to go. Haven't decided yet. We'll probably put that thing down here somewhere. I think we were looking at over here, maybe. Kind of in between that stump there and that one there. And I don't know that I'm going to pave that. I kind of want to raise it up because it's only a 9 foot. So it might end up, what I did in the past was I had another 18 by 22 or 18 by 21 that I actually laid block out, like cinder block. Like I think two rows, maybe 3 rows of cinder block, maybe 2, I can't remember, to jack the building up, and then anchored the building to the cinder blocks. So a little more stable. And then as far as flooring in there, I don't know. I don't think we'll pour concrete. You know, I doubt it. Maybe I don't know. It's just like excess storage buildings, so it might get concrete or at least gravel. Might use those. I'll tell you, what works good. Those concrete shavings work great for that stuff. Once this stuff gets wet, it packed down really hard. But I guess that's it there. Just got so much going on. And anyway, you guys take care. Have a fan-damn-fabulous weekend.